How y'all doing? Can I get a sound audio check? See how it's doing. I noticed that everybody that's streaming on StreamYard is having feedback issues. So if you can hear me, let me know. We good, Tom? Griffin Fish Room, anybody? Good deal. Good deal. Thank you, Tom. Tom. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing good. I gotta post a link for chat. Ed. How you doing, Heaven Bound Farms? Hadn't seen you in a while. Glad to see you in here. Jason, you been doing good today? Let's just hope the audio holds up. I've seen several streams today where they start out good and by the end they're getting a lot of feedback. But we'll try it. But I'm glad y'all can make it. We'll give them a few minutes. Everybody come over here from the other stream. The audio holds up. I've seen it. Mute that real quick before that starts interfering. I know it's still over there, so we're going to give it a few minutes. Yes, I'm hanging in there, Jason. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. It's I guess they know what they're doing, but it ain't what I wanted to do. But we're going to talk about that. How you doing, Jesse? Scott's Aquatics, glad y'all come over. Big J, what's up? Hey, I'm gonna try to make a video like I did today, but today on Big J's last live stream. If y'all want to go back and watch it, now it's 4 hours, so you might not want to watch all 4 hours of it, but you can search through there. And I took them a tour of all my tanks and where I'm building my fish room and everything, and the tanks that I already have that's waiting to be set up. But it may be easier for me to do the videos and search through 4 hours of stream, but it's there if you want to watch it. I mean, of course, there's a lot of good content on there. Daniken was on there. Big J. We all was just back and forth showing each other what we had. It was a really fun stream all day long today. I'm beginning to like these Mondays because Rack streams on Monday mornings, I think, from 10 to 11, and then Big J's been going after that, and Big J's been running up pretty close to where Joel's coming on. So it's Monday's turning out what used to be a slow day, a pretty busy day, especially when it's cool outside. Griffin, is Bob and them still running? You know, Jesse, you done anything with your aquascape tank yet? Or you thought about what you're gonna do? You gonna change the tank out, or just try to build up higher on your substrate, or just kind of making conversation until everybody gets over here? Hi, Lauren Ashley. Where are you from, Lauren? I hadn't talked to you much. Okay, yeah, we'll give them a few minutes. Yeah, that is tough. Redfish, bluefish, because used to Lucas, he was Indian right on the hour, but he's got to where he runs over now, and I hate to miss Fishy Biz too. He was running when we first started this on Monday nights. He was starting at 8:30, and I was starting at 9. But now we both started at the same time tonight, so everybody may get split up, but that's okay. It don't matter. It's on. Coach Plays. What's going on? Glad y'all could come. Coach Plays is from Catfish Terry's website. Y'all check him out if you get a chance. I know Redfish Bluefish has been over there. I don't know if you've seen Coach Plays in. Well, he ain't been in there, but he's in the chat. Oh, that's cool, Jesse. Do what you got to do. That's fine. No big deal. While we're kind of slow here at the beginning, y'all go and hit that thumbs up. There's Catfish Terry. What's going on, Catfish Terry? That man right there. I'm telling you, I met him 3 or 4 days ago, and he does some really good streams, and he cares about his people that's in there. So y'all definitely check him out. And there's nobody in here that won't like his streams, and I think most of us that's in here now was in there the other night. But everybody that's in there has been really good people and treated me good anyway, and they treated y'all good the other night too. So yeah, I didn't realize I had as many tanks set up as I do when I got to walking around the house today. I ended up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 tanks set up, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 75s, 5 10s, and 4 20 longs sitting in the living room, brand new, waiting to be set up. Yes, sir, Mr. Catfish. I knew that. I don't know if anybody else knew that, but Coach Plays is Catfish Terry's son. No, I've been kind of confused on this. What about the Carver family? I've watched like 3 of his live streams. Are you kin to him too? Catfish? Yes. Are you kin to them too? Or are you just good friends with them? Because he ate the bourbon chicken with you the other night, I believe. What's going on, Turbo Fish? How you doing tonight? Glad you could come in. Okay, gotcha. That's what I thought, because I knew the other night when matter of fact, the night that Catfish Terry had the bourbon chicken was the first night that I was in his stream. And that man, I've been thinking about that bourbon chicken ever since. I'm going to make me some when I get over this surgery. Tampa Tom, glad you come in. Oh, I knew you was in here. I talked to you at the very beginning. Scott Aquatics, where are you from? I keep forgetting. Do I have a moderator in here? I don't even look. Yeah, well, Jesse, but he's busy. Redfish, Bluefish, you want to be a moderator? Because I know I've seen some trolls out today, just in case. Or Fishion Tactics. I don't know if you was in here. They were the first to the stream today. I don't know if they're still in here. I hadn't heard them say anything, but I'm sure they'll be back in a minute, unless they decide to go watch Fishy Biz. No, I don't. I don't keep any saltwater tanks, catfish, but some of the people in here do. But pretty much most of us are freshwater tanks. There's another stream going on right now that's ending, and there's some people over there that'll be coming over here that do have some saltwater tanks, but a lot of us are here are just mostly freshwater. Some of us have some brackish tanks, which is kind of a mix between freshwater and saltwater. HC Aqua does. Heaven Bound Farms, they got all kind of farm animals and fish. The yellow, what's the yellow? Oh, it's the orange blood parrot. Hey, D's, blessed beyond. Glad you can make it over here. Glad you can make it. Griffin? There you go, Griffin. You blue. I need somebody to watch out for something. If you don't want to do it, let me know and I'll find somebody. But I think some. I don't know if any. I know red. I think redfish, bluefish was in Corvus Ocean Stream today. But man, that just kept going on for a while at the beginning. He had troll. Well, I'm sure it was the same troll, but that the mods would block him and they'd change his name and come back and with another name, and it wasn't too pretty for 200 guests in the stream. But okay, I'm gonna give it to you too, redfish, bluefish. I just didn't see where you said you would or not. I didn't want to force nothing on you didn't want to do. And I don't expect anything, but I have seen it today twice. Well, y'all both blue. Y'all usually in my stream, so there you go. We're gonna go on and get started here, and maybe they'll finish up. Hey, Sandy, but always good to see you. There's Tampa Tom. Will you at Tampa Tom too? He's a good moderator. Let me find you over here. No, I don't like how they done this where you can't go just to the channel and stuff. But anyway, we'll get used to it if they don't change it back. We got used to it the way it was. We'll get used to it the other way. How many people we got in here right now? Oh, we got 17 people watching. I didn't realize we had that many people in here. They must be wrapping it up over JN Aquatics in. There, yeah, they must be, because there's my co-host right there. He'll be back in just a second, I'm sure.
Hey there.
Go ahead.
I just realized I need to turn a light on there.
Oh, you're good. Hey, Danikin. What's up? What's up, Danikin? There, Catfish Cherry, there's my co-host. Well, he ain't really a co-host. I mean, this is my stream, but he don't co-host me. He's just we do this stream together pretty much. We don't co-host nobody.
I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize we were live. I was watching that other stream and
Oh no, I was being patient. I knew y'all were still going. I was keeping up with you. Hey, did they ever ask Bob my question?
oh boy, what was your question?
Did he ever think he would retire with fish?
Oh, they didn't.
I didn't think they would because they seen me leave.
He missed he missed a couple that I threw up there too. That was right next to that one.
And I hope the audio holds up in this stream because I've seen several streams today where it started out great and it's getting feedback on StreamYard for some reason by the end. But right now it's okay.
How was the one with Big J earlier today? Was the stream quality good there?
It was good, but he had some issues at the end where it started feeding back. But you know what's weird is Daniken was in there and he didn't have no problem. So it's something to do with how many mics he's running on his or something. Something he's running on his big night that's giving him the feedback. Hey, Cat, hey, what's going on, Rob's Aquatics? Man, I appreciate you coming up in here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, and yeah, there's Diggy's support group. Man, we're getting some people in here. Hey, y'all keep in mind too that Daniken is I don't remember exact number, but Daniken's at 988, I think. Or
989 now.
He's at 989 subs. He likes 11 subs. So the people from Catfish, I think probably most of the fish fam that's in here has probably already got him. But people from Catfish Cherries, y'all check out Daniken Aquatics. It's him and his wife, and they got like 40-something fish tanks in their house. And when I say fish tanks, I'm talking about big fish tanks.
Incredible ones.
I mean, they're awesome. And they both they go all over. He's ex-military, I believe. But check him out. He's 11 subs away from getting monetized. So check him out.
That'd be awesome.
But I'm going to go over this real quick and get it out of the way. And then we can talk about whatever because I don't have anything really planned tonight. Hey, Jesse. I knew I was scheduled to have surgery tomorrow. But my plan was, with all this virus and stuff, to cancel it. And they won't let me cancel it. So I'll be having surgery at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So y'all keep me in your prayers in the morning. I'll probably, as long as everything goes good, I'll probably be home. Of course, I got to go 2 hours it's a 2-hour drive, so I have to leave here about 4 o'clock in the morning. So I figure I'll be back 4:30 or so tomorrow evening. So as long as I'm up to it, I'll be in some streams tomorrow night.
Good deal. But yeah, we'll definitely keep you in our prayers for sure, man.
And the operation room it don't bother me. Because, there's no reason why they should be operating on somebody with the virus,
Right.
But it's just if you're at the hospital and you're going through admissions, you're close to somebody or somebody's been through there that's.
Yep. My dad tomorrow has to go to the hospital to have his stuff checked from his open heart surgery earlier this year. And they won't allow us to even go with him. So he has to go there by himself. And then go up and down the stairs, everything, whatever he has to do by himself. And then he has to be around it, and it's kind of scary.
Hey, Redfish, Bluefish, if you don't mind, since I mean, I'm not asking you to mod and post links and all that, but I wish you would post a link for Daniken Aquatics for the people from Catfish Terry stream before they leave and go eat supper or whatever they got to do. And he was asking about you earlier.
Who's that?
Catfish Terry.
Oh yeah, he's super cool. I'm looking forward to seeing more of his videos. I just haven't had a chance yet.
He was in here for about, and he may still be in here. He was in here for about 15, 20 minutes at the beginning, but he said he had to go eat supper and he would try to come back.
Oh, that's awesome.
His two sons was in here. Coach, you remember seeing him? And
Coach was
the
there.
Carver family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he sent 7, 8 over here.
That's awesome. He's a cool guy.
Hey, there's a link. Redfish, Bluefish. Griffin got it. Hey, y'all, if there's anybody here don't, check that out. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all check. Y'all subscribe to him. I mean, he's all the time in that fish room working, and he's got just go watch some of his videos.
And Coach is still here.
He is.
Now, Coach, if you don't mind me asking, where do you coach? And I understand it's football, I think, because your dad said that some of the football players watch. So I still haven't found a favorite team yet. I like to go to high school games and stuff because I just it's fun. High school's just so much different than like pros and the college because every year it's one kid will be a runt last year and then all of a sudden he bulks up and the whole team's another team. I love watching high school.
Cool. Coach Clay says he's 993, so he's picked up 4 subs since he's been in here.
Awesome.
So he's 7 away now.
That's great.
Good deal, Daniken. Maybe we'll get you there tonight. Maybe we'll get you there tonight.
A dance a jig or something.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get there tonight if you hang around for a while. Because there's and if you go over to the Carver family, he's going to stream sometime tonight. I'm sure he can pick you up a couple, and I know Griffin's going to go too tonight. So.
Mount Juliet High School. I'm going to do this and say.
They're all close to you there, Ed. Not far. Within an hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes.
To Mount Juliet High School. I'm just going to see. Oh, doggone it. He's actually 2 hours and 22 minutes away.
Oh, man. Must be on the other side of Nashville then.
Yeah, and I'm down above or near Chattanooga. So he's real close to where they do the big fish show, though, the Big Guppy show. The Deep South Guppy show. It's in, I think it's called Murfreesboro, and I'm pretty sure that's around Murfreesboro.
Hey, I think Rob 93's. What's your sub count? I think he's pretty close, or he's got it and needing watch hours, one of the two. I can't remember, Rob. Update me on where you're at.
Redfish, you're not a terrible mod. It just takes practice.
No, I'm the same way. I don't try. I don't know what I'd do if Patrol showed up. I just go there and start posting links and try to keep. I'm streaming a couple of them, but some of them that I'm a mod in, I just sit there and just watch because Candy and Ginger or Pam or somebody's always in there. And I don't try to step on their toes.
Yeah, they make it easy.
Okay, Rob. I just knew that you were either there or close, one of the two.
Okay, he said, yeah, Murfreesboro's 25 minutes away from him.
I've been to Murfreesboro. A couple times.
Well, that's where the Deep South guppy convention or show is, where you compete with your guppies.
Yeah.
It's like a giant suburb of Nashville. I couldn't believe how busy that place was. How it's not its own city. Well, I mean, it is a city, but it's just so packed. Man, it's crazy.
Fishy Untainted said they were born in Murfreesboro. Hey, how you doing? I said something earlier. I appreciate you being the first one in here.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I had it scheduled wrong at first. I mean, it was just a mistake. And Griffin called it and texted me, and I rescheduled it. So I don't know how many people was in here. 30. Well, I think I had it at 8 o'clock Eastern instead of 9 o'clock Eastern. But anyway, I got it rescheduled, and it's all working out.
We need to add some of the cool sounds and graphics and stuff.
Yes,
that they have.
Yes, we do. But I don't know. Well, I mean, I can do this. This ain't nothing here.
Oh, well, that's cool.
I forget about it. But you can't do like the fish tank barn or catfish. Terry's got the background stuff. They do all that through OBS, but the only thing about that is you can't. It's just you. You can't bring people up. Or I don't know how. And I hadn't seen anybody else do it either.
Danikin said in his stream last night that he was gonna try OBS just to try to get through the whole crackling.
I downloaded it today. I haven't messed with it. I downloaded it and installed it though.
Well, I'm so tech non-savvy. I have to have James get on here, and he's gonna try to program my phone, or not my phone, but my computer for me.
And if James can't figure it out, the next place I would try before you carried anywhere and pay any money.
Oh, I won't.
I would try Chappie. I would try Chappie too, if James can't get it fixed. But I don't know. Chappie's been trying to charge people here lately since he got laid off work. So I don't know how that would work out.
Oh, I didn't know he was laid off work.
Yeah, he got laid off with this virus deal.
Well, I am a Patreon of his, so I think it's part of the Patreon service.
He'll do it if you're a Patreon.
But he's I've had him on like one of our nocturnal feedings, and afterwards we just all sat around and we're trying to figure out my computer, and him and James were both talking about it, or maybe it was before the stream started, and because they don't understand why I have to use Foxfire instead of normal Google to be able to get onto StreamYard. So that way I had to make a whole new what's it called? YouTube. I had to make a YouTube channel just to be able to be on Foxfire. But that's how I was able to give Danikin one extra vote tonight. Or one extra sub.
Yeah, that's what I did last night for Catfish Terry. We sat there he was at 49 likes, and he said he never got 50, and we sat there 30 minutes, and I was bouncing around trying to get one like, and I couldn't do it, and I just signed out and signed in under my personal and done it. And
that's awesome.
So yeah,
well, this one's just called
we blew his mind last night.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
so
how's your fishing going?
I've got all the electric in it.
Yeah, I knew it. Did you work on it today?
No, today was kind of a down day. I just slept a lot. I had my physical therapy, sat around and forgot that Big J was having his stream. I never turned my internet back on until like a few hours ago. I forgot that storm knocked out the power, and whenever the storm knocks out the power, I have to plug in or power off and power on my modem to make it work again. And I forgot to do that, and so that's probably why my phone was so quiet all day long.
Probably so.
And
maybe you got some rest though. I know you had physical therapy today though, didn't you?
Yeah, and that wears me out too. She really works me out because it's just me.
Was it
You
what? It
know,
take about an hour?
yeah. When I used to go, she would divide it up between other people. So
Like
you could
group?
always just sit there and be quiet and hopefully she wouldn't notice you.
Yeah. Well, maybe you get more good out of it this way. Maybe I know it sucks, but maybe it'll help you more.
Yeah. Well, and I need to try to lose some weight. So I'm definitely now it's an exercise. So
Oh, yeah. I
I
wish
put a
you. I know. I mentioned it before you come in here while y'all was still going over another stream, and I don't. You ought to go back and watch some bits and pieces of Big J's stream from today. But now it's 4 hours long. He went 4 hours. But
maybe what I'll do is I'll play a game and just listen to it on the background.
yeah, but what I want, well, that's fine. But what I did today is first time I've ever done it. The people in the stream today was the first ones that seen it. But I took them a tour of every tank in my house and the fish room and stuff.
Oh, cool.
So
That,
they've seen my whole house. But I'm gonna it'd be easier. I'm gonna do a video. I can walk around and do a video in 5-10 minutes. So I don't expect you to go back and watch 4 hour stream just to see that.
well, Bob said the same thing to me. He wanted me to look at his tubs, so maybe I'm just going to have to watch it, or maybe I'll listen to it on my computer, play a game, and then watch it with my telephone. Put the telephone like right next to it, and then watch it that way.
Hey,
Anthony asked me if I'm going to be making a. Oh wait, Anthony asked two questions. Anthony, are you going to release a video on your fish room build? And I am. It hasn't quite worked out like I was hoping because I have to constantly be doing things. So it's hard to hold a camera when I'm holding stuff in place. So whenever I'm not holding something, I'll like videotape my brother-in-law like wiring or hammering or something. And I'm thinking about just putting it all together like real fast and maybe we'll just see it go.
yeah, that's what I do, and just maybe let it play slow. When you get something finished, then speed it up, and then let it play slow. But man, I hate editing videos. I don't mind. I don't mind doing the videos. I don't mind. I love doing the live streams, but I hate sitting down editing a video.
We have some big news. Danikin hit the 1,000 marker.
Woohoo! Cool.
Yep, on Sand Creeks Aquatics. He hit.
Oh, that ought to be a giveaway right there. I ought to get something automatic. I ought not have to be in a drawing. Hey,
I'm trying to look for something I could give away. I don't have anything good.
I want to show you something real quick, Ed. I showed it today. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll show it. I'll show it. If I can figure out where I put it. Oh, it's right here.
But guys, that's why I'm not currently videotaping from my fish room just because everything's a mess, and so that's why I've been videotaping from my sunroom.
Like, you remember when I had to get tested about 4 weeks ago for the virus, and I was sick?
Oh, that was so scary.
This is what I done.
Ooh, that's pretty.
And I mean, I'm not gonna put no fish in it, of course. I told BJ that's for my Oscar today. But the cool thing about it is this is real moss here that I got out of my yard, and this is just lava rock glue, and this is a Java fern and a piece of Barcopia on it. I know it's got glare on it, but
well, shoot, you should do a video on that. How to make.
I do have it. I just hadn't edited it.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, oh my God, I'm embarrassing myself that I didn't see it.
Look at this. This is the cool part. This comes out the back, and you hook it to an air tank. And I took an air stone and busted it up and drilled it in the bottom and glued it and sealed it with silicone. And what I did is I took the bubble stone and just busted it up, and then I shoved pieces down in the tube and super glued it in there. And I can hook it up to an air pump and turn it down real slow, and it bubbles. It's cool.
That is super cool, man. That
But
is
yeah,
all.
I have all that on video. I just hadn't edited it.
Oh, man, that's cool. What type of bottle is that?
It's a Christmas ornament.
Oh, okay. What was I needing a Christmas ornament?
You can buy them at Hobby Lobby in like a 6-pack for like $2.
There's some reason I needed the mold to make a Christmas ornament, but I don't remember what it was for. Probably had nothing to do with fish.
And that was about 3 weeks ago. And this is the piece of driftwood that's sticking in there, and that's just a piece of regular ivy there. But you can see it's already got roots growing on it.
That's awesome, man.
Of course, I ain't as good as Redfish Bluefish. You know, he would have got his scalpel out and his sanitizer and everything. But
And lit it on fire.
yeah, I get by. I wish I had the patience to do some of the stuff he does.
I wish I had the knowledge. You know, it's almost embarrassing that he's so smart and I'm on here talking to people.
But I'm gonna just have it to sit on my when I get my fish room. I'm gonna do a video of that tomorrow. Well, no, I won't do it tomorrow. I'll be too sore to walk tomorrow because they're gonna cut my leg about a 10-inch incision. But I'll do it sometime toward the end of the week and put it up where y'all can see where the fish room's going and everything. And maybe
That's
I
awesome.
can get some ideas too before I make stuff permanent.
Select Pet said, is that 3-leaf ivy?
I don't know.
It's scratchy when you touch it?
No.
I think he's trying to set you up.
No, it's regular ivy like you buy at Home Depot or something and plant.
And I think Cody-san, was he here all this time? He's shown up, and hello, Cody-san, for coming in.
Hey, I didn't say. I must have been looking for the Christmas ornament or something, Cody-san. I didn't see you come in. I showed this too today.
Danikin has happy tears. That's so awesome. Now we need to find out how many hours Danikin has.
Yeah, he said today. But this is. I got this started to go in my tanks in my fish room, and I give like $2.50 for one plant, and I just took cuttings off of it, and there's like 30 plants there. Look at that root ball.
That's awesome, man.
And that's just pothos is all it is.
I need to, or I don't need to, but I'd like to try to do a sweet potato and grow it, because I'm afraid that my cats love to eat plants. I'm afraid they'll eat the pothos. Anthony says, Ed, what did you use to make your logo?
Oh yeah, we got that while ago and we never answered it.
Oh, okay. I used a blue Moscow. I took a whole bunch of pictures of my guppies, and
I don't know if he's asking what fish or what software or you used, or did you have somebody do it? I think's what he's asking.
Oh, well, see, way back when I was in college, I took a class in CorelDRAW, and I was a wizard at that. I could make any cartoon or anything with it. So I made the C and the D with some type of program, and then the Chattanooga Chattanooga Ed that goes around the sides. Priscilla did that because I couldn't figure out how to squeeze the letters.
In.
So Priscilla helped me with it a little too.
How you doing, Cichlids 23? Glad you could come. Anthony's Fish Train, Mr. Fish, sir. Glad I seen you come in. Glad y'all
Yep, Brad's here.
No, we had 24 people watching. Bob and them didn't have but like 10.
Yeah, well, those people are missing out not watching those guys.
Yeah, they were good. I watched it all the way up to like 58 minutes, and then I jumped over here.
Well, Brad has an excellent video out right now on his tubbin, or Mr. Fischler. I shouldn't say Brad. some big YouTuber, I don't remember who it was. They said we're supposed to always try to refer to people by their name, by their channel name instead of their name. But like I always try to say Redfish instead of Jason, but I'm guilty of saying Brad a lot for Mr. Fish, sir. So I'm sorry.
I'm guilty of calling people by their name. I really didn't know you wasn't supposed to. I mean, I see a lot of people do it. I think it's more personable when you do.
Well, we all know each other pretty much, so it probably doesn't matter as much. Maybe when you get like into the thousands of viewers.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you was in one of those big channels or something where there was, hundreds and hundreds of viewers, you may not want to call out somebody's name. But I never say anybody's last name.
Yeah. Well, nevertheless, Brad has a great video. I did it again. Mr. Fischler / Brad has a great video on his setup of his tub. And so I'm going to set mine up probably in the next day or two.
I'm going to go. Hey, that's what I was going to ask you, Ed, a while ago, and we got off on the logo. Is PetSmart or Petco, can I call them tomorrow and they bring fish food out to the vehicle when I get there?
I'm sure they probably would. I mean, I
know my local one would, but I won't be local.
Well, I bet you it's probably something they're all doing. I've only been to one since the whole crisis, and the only person in the whole store.
I'm about out of. Well, I will be out of fish food tomorrow, and the people that, or my dad or sister that's buying my groceries, they won't have a clue what to buy. Even if I put it write it down, they still won't have it. They'll get the wrong thing. So I thought I could stop by there on the way back home and just get them to bring it out to the car or something.
Okay, Select Pet says, using the channel name is more of a shout out to support them because it's harder to look up the name Brad's channel
than
Mr. Fischler.
I noticed that today, Griffin, on when you sent me your. No, it wasn't you. It was Big J's that I noticed. I never thought his name was what it is until I got that message from him today. I didn't know who the heck was sending me a message.
Yeah, it makes you think for a second, but he's got his photo on there.
He sent you one too, he said.
Yep. And he sent it to me right before my training, and I felt terrible because I said, "Oh man, if you guys are on, I'll jump on as soon as my training's done." And when I came back into the house, I just laid down and just sat there. I didn't do anything.
For some reason, I've checked 2 times today, and you know the bell where you ring it, where you get the I don't get his notifications. And there's certain channels that I've checked and that I just never, unless I know when they're on, I don't get a notification for them.
Yeah, I agree. That happens to me too. Because there's some that I really like, and then I forget about them because I never get the notification until I'm looking through my list. And I'm subbed to 800 people. So it's really hard to go through that list.
Yeah. Hey, I got something else too. I'll show you. It ain't nothing big. But I ordered some stuff the other day. I don't remember. Maybe sponge filters. I don't remember. From Aquarium Co-op. And this was in my box. And I didn't even order it.
Wow, that's awesome. That's super cool. They've given me a few free things in the past. I've gotten a magnet, a little, what are those things called? Jason would know. Big J. You suck up the shrimp and you drop them.
Pipette.
Yeah, a pipette. They sent me one of those. They sent me a little measuring device thing with 2 little scoops on both ends. They're really generous.
They are. They have great customer service. I'll say that. They go out of their way for good customer service.
For sure. Well, that my red shirt that I wear that says Aquarium Co-op, Corey gave it to me and signed it
Cool,
at,
cool, cool,
at a
cool.
convention.
Ed, did you get that TENS unit? That TENS unit for your your muscles or your back, I guess is what he's talking about. It's little electronic probes that you put. You froze up, Ed? It's froze. Uh-oh. Y'all still hear me, right? Put the link back in there for Ed so he can come back up. Okay, I don't know what happened to Ed. He just froze up all of a sudden. Yeah, I've used one. I had something going on. I don't remember what I used the TENS unit for. Something. I don't remember what it was. It seemed like it was for migraine. Those things, can they help migraines? I don't know what happened to Ed. Danica, I'm glad you got 2,000 subscribers. I thought we'd get close. I really didn't think we'd get it in my stream, but we did. So that's awesome. Yes, I did get bad weather. I had 2 trees. One of them wasn't that big. It was about as big around as a basketball blow over. But I had one tree that was about if you wrap string around it and then measure it, it's about 4.5 foot around, blow down. And I was without power for almost 14 hours. Man, we've been going for 9:48 already. Man, it don't seem like it. Time flies. Yeah, I had one. Like I said, well, actually, the one I had I borrowed, but I think I had it for a migraine or something that wouldn't go away. Maybe it was my leg or back. I don't remember. It's been several years ago. Yeah, I think there was like 12 people killed in the state of Mississippi yesterday, but all of it was pretty south of me. I mean, it didn't get close to me. But the weird thing was this was about 10:30 last night. I thought everything was over, and thank you, Catfish Terry. He froze up. I don't know his internet dropped or what. So I don't know. He may be back. He may not be back because we only got about 10 more minutes. And then we're going to shoot over to Griffin Fish Room. I think he's going to stream, and I may try to run over to the Carver family for a second if he's still going. But Catfish Terry, I appreciate y'all's people. I know y'all had something to do with getting my buddy Daniken up to his 1,000 subscriber goal tonight. He's been working on that a while. So be sure and tell him in the morning when you drinking your coffee that Sand Creek said thank you. Good deal. Are you gonna stream for a little while, Carver family, or have you already streamed? I knew. You said you. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's always good to be able to see people and put a face with a name. That way you know who you're talking to. You don't know if I might have had pink hair and whatever. Of course, Ed's got a red beard, but Ed, I don't know if you know the story behind Ed's red beard. Ed always, he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. And for years, he's been dyeing his goatee for the Chiefs. There's Ed. He's been dyeing his goatee for the Chiefs, and they've always lost in the playoffs, and he's had to shave it off. Well, they won the Super Bowl this year, so now he's got to keep it all year.
Yep. Now, I'm sorry about that. My modem went down again. I don't know if.
Well, that was fine. That was fine. I didn't know if he was coming back because it don't seem like it. We only got about 9 more minutes.
Oh, wow. Well, yep. I made it back.
That's good.
But yeah, I used to work in a factory in St. Louis, and everybody was like all Rams, 100% Rams. And I was a Chiefs guy. So that's why I started dyeing it red during the regular season. And like as soon as I started doing it, the Rams started winning the Super Bowl. It was kind of funny. But my Chiefs got it now after I don't work there anymore. I'm still friends with them though, so it's just my tradition.
Ed wouldn't look the same without the red goatee. To me, he would look like a totally different person. I've gotten used. I've gotten used to it, and it would just be like if I walked in with long hair down past my ears or something. I mean, it'd be just like, what the heck did you do?
Yeah. I'm not looking forward. The nice thing about the red is it's a lot easier to dye it red than to dye it brown or something else.
Yeah, I bet.
So you don't see all the white. But that brown stuff irritates the skin so much, but this red is just
I have a toothbrush. I have a question, and you don't have to answer it because it chronicles the Chris Fish Room. Appreciate you coming in. I didn't see you come in. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Do you shave your head under the bandana?
I do a lot, but I right now I need to, and I don't actually shave it with a razor. I
don't mind either. I used to,
and I go zip, zip.
I used to, but I don't anymore. I just got one of those clippers that gets it real close.
Yeah,
it's too much trouble to try to shave.
Right.
I mean, it's not any trouble, but you can burn up some money in razors trying to shave your head.
You can, and then if you miss a chunk, it's really noticeable.
Griffin, what are you gonna do about your stream? You got a link?
Oh, Brad asked me about the TENS unit.
Yeah,
Link dead.
Got knocked off.
Yeah, I answered it while I was link dead. So, guess you're gonna have to ask next week. No, I haven't bought one yet. I forgot all about it with all the quarantining and everything else. I
think they sell them at Walmart.
I haven't left the house now 9 days straight.
I haven't left the house other than going to Dallas and coming straight back home since I got tested the first time.
Yeah, well, if you take away my therapy, I'm probably going on 2 weeks. Yeah.
So,
but I got to run out tomorrow because I got to drop some stuff off in the mail for a couple of guys.
The only thing, I don't really do a lot of running around though, but there was a couple of movies that come out during this time that I would have liked to have seen.
Oh man, I wish the Black Widow movie would have come out. I would have loved that.
Have you checked and see if they're streaming it anywhere? Because I know I did watch the movie that I wanted to see. They were streaming it.
I think they just decided to push it back till July
Okay,
because they had to stop production of some of their other movies. So they're just going to push everything back to like 6 months or something. So that way they aren't missing their time on the movie studios. I have never dyed my beard black. It's naturally brown. You can see most of my mustache is brown, and that's what I have to dye every week because my mustache grows so much quicker because I'm always
yeah,
trimming.
mine does too.
But it used to go brown, and then I had brown in the middle, but I had like big chunks of white right through my beard. And now it's just almost all turning white on the beard.
Well, we got 19 people in here, 23 watching. I mean, 23 thumbs up. I was going to say if anybody hadn't hit the thumbs up, hit it. But it looks like everybody did hit it. But if you hadn't,
Awesome.
go and hit it before we end.
I just hit it.
Hey, I can hit my own too.
Yeah.
Did you ever see if Griffin said anything about what he's gonna do? He was gonna. Oh, he said. I see it.
Yeah,
I see
hold
it.
on.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, we got about. I mean, we don't have to end right at 10. We can go, 2 or 3 minutes. So just don't rush, Griffin.
Now I see you've got is that a blood parrot behind you? I'm doing this to look around your head. Like I can look around.
It is.
Now,
There's two in there. Somebody was. Well, actually, they was fixing to flush them, and I just said, nah.
oh,
And I brought them over here, and they've been here ever since.
you see, they're such a weird fish because you never know if they're going to be super gentle or if they're going to be aggressive.
Those don't bother nothing.
That's awesome. That's a type that I like. Oh, look, there's Ginger Graves.
What's up, Ginger Graves?
Do you mind if I take a minute to talk to Ginger?
No, let me ask her one
Listen.
question first, real quick, and then you can have. Because there's nobody going after me. It's up Griffin, and he's in here, so we're not no big hurry. Ginger, I watched some of your videos today, and I watched your unboxings of racks stuff. And when you was doing your one of the carport aquariums and stuff, but go back and watch my unboxing of Rax art that I bought it during the auction also, because you got a shout out in there. It should be the stream before, maybe there'll be 2 streams for this, but it's within the last 3. It says unboxing on it. But I appreciate you coming in here. Go ahead, Ed. You can have it.
Okay, this isn't what I was going to ask Ginger, but this is what I'm going to ask you. Was that art from that auction he tried to do, or what he did do, I guess? Was it on Facebook?
Yes, he does those on Facebook because you know how YouTube can kind of get sketchy with stuff like that. He don't want to mess that channel up, so he does the auctions on YouTube.
I need to try to figure out how to watch those.
Yeah.
I'm just not very,
Play the video,
like I said, tech savvy. But let me bounce this off of Ginger because I'm going to be making some bowling shirts for us guys in Tennessee, and it's going to say Tennessee Fish Mafia. And Bob Kaler's already got, because with a bowling shirt, they're buttoned down the middle. And you know what? Am I watching StreamYard? Yeah. Okay. But they've got a pocket, and you always have your name embroidered above the pocket. And if you'd want one of these cool shirts, you just have to pick a name. And so Bob's picked the Codfather. I'm thinking about maybe going Feeding Frenzy. I think James is thinking about the Ghost Knife. So, and then I suggested to Tiffany White that she be the Great White because of her last name. But if you'd be interested, let me know. And I I think they're going to be somewhere between 25 and $45. I'm just going to have a local guy do them, not just tell them it's a bowling team. But I just wanted to throw that out at you, Ginger.
I keep forgetting that James is from Tennessee. But how's it? I hadn't heard. How's that his eagle doing? Have you talked to him since he had it? You know the one he got from the pet store that they're redoing.
It's doing super good. Yeah. Whoops. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, it's doing super good. I think he's about to transfer it into a bigger tank.
Yeah, I knew he was going to, or he said he was when he done the video on it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one. He was talking about maybe he's going to start doing more videos in front of it also.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful fish or eel. Yeah, fish or eels. But
yeah,
it's cool. Oh, okay. She says she's definitely interested. She wants her last name Graves. Maybe I wonder if there's a fish called a Graves fish.
Yeah, do a search and see if there's a Graves fish. And just
maybe you can just have your last name, right? Because you got a pretty wicked good name.
Yeah, you do have a good last name, so you could do GG Graves.
Yeah, my last name is Cheka, and that's Czechoslovakian, and nobody can get it right at all.
No, I never would.
Bird. It means little bird, but I don't want to write little bird on my shirt. That'd be retarded.
I appreciate you coming over, Catfish Terry.
Yeah, Catfish Terry, you're awesome.
Yeah, we're fixing to end this, and Griffin's gonna be streaming, so I'm gonna go in there. But if the Carver family is streaming, I don't know if they will be. I'm gonna go over there for a few too.
Awesome.
And I'm bad about being in two streams at one time, so you have to watch me sometimes. I'll be listening in one and typing in another one, especially at the end of one and starting of another one.
Griffin, hey, Ginger. Catfish Terry's lives real close to you. Ginger's from Nashville. And he's from
Nashville, outskirts of Nashville.
The outskirts.
Little town.
Oh my gosh. Was it not Joplin? Oh, darn it. I don't know if I saved it. Jasper? Oh.
No, it wasn't Jasper.
Oh, well. But it's pretty cool to have so many people from Tennessee.
Yeah.
When I saw his logo, I was hoping he was from Tennessee with the 3 stars there.
Hey, Ginger, too. Yeah, if you watch Catfish Terry stream, he does catfishing, but his streams are really, you just have to be there, but you'd like it.
Brad said his last name means bird keeper, so maybe I shouldn't hang around him if my name's Little Bird.
Yeah, maybe he's your protector.
Or I'll get stuck in his basement.
Mount Juliet, Ginger Graves.
Look, Priscilla just showed up.
What's up, Priscilla?
Priscilla has some amazing masks. I don't know, are you mask selling them yet? If she is, she needs to pop that because that's awesome.
Yeah. Your sister still sold out of hers?
Honestly, I don't know. She's ended up hiring like the whole neighborhood. Because all these women in the neighborhood, they've been doing nothing during this quarantine. They're coming down and they're cutting masks up or material up, and they're just turning into a little factory.
I think Griffin must be having problems. I mean, I can go to 10:30 if you're up to it. If he can't get it going,
we can do whatever you want to do. I'm fine with anything.
I just didn't want you to start hurting or anything.
Yeah, I'm doing good right now.
Okay. Well, we'll keep going.
GRB's in the house.
What's up, GRB? Glad you could come. Man, people are coming in from. I bet they're coming in from Fishy Biz.
Oh, I bet they are. Yep. GRB is going to be someday. James and I are going to interview GRB. That'll be pretty cool.
That will be cool.
Yep. Let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah, we're back up to 22 people watching now.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. Priscilla, did y'all come in from Fishy Biz?
She said she has a couple masks left. You can reach Priscilla on Facebook and see if her name is the exact same thing. Oh, I think it's her last name. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say your last name. Priscilla, I'll let you type
Yeah.
how you want people to meet you
Uh,
or get
Yeah.
in contact with you.
Anyway, if you're looking for a surgical mask, get up with Priscilla because she's making some that are pretty awesome. But there's a lady like a group like kind of like what your sister's doing here that brought me some put in my mailbox yesterday, and I didn't even ask for them. And they're one of them's camouflage and one of them's, but they've got a pocket on them where you put filters down in them and change them. Change. You
Oh,
can
that's cool.
change your filters. And she brought me 4 of them.
That's super cool. Yeah, I think my sister's has got a sewn in filter because I was supposed to look for it and they were all sold out here. And it was the filter number 911. That was an easy number to remember.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find Priscilla's Instagram picture of her masks. And see, I went by her art, so maybe I can click her art and go to her page.
Yeah, I bet you can.
Hey, Priscilla drew that. Isn't that amazing?
That's the one she did on James' live stream, isn't it?
Yep. It's just a beautiful discus.
Mm-hmm.
She's an artist. Okay, so now let's see if I...
Hey, Recon. Recon's in here now, too.
Oh, Dean must have got that. Because that's from Dean's page. Dean's a great fish breeder in Seattle, or in Washington State, we should say. Here's Priscilla. There's one of her masks. Pretty cool. And look, they go way back on the head, which is nice.
Yeah, and she's got some. The one she made the other day online was a Batman print.
It looks like she's got a pocket, too, for changing filters.
She does.
I wonder if mine has that. This is mine.
Yeah, I got one similar to that.
But yeah, she's got just a variety of colors there.
Cool thing was today when I was at Dallas is they give me a one of those paper suits to put over your clothes to wear in the morning, along with, of course, I had a box of rubber gloves and mask here. So I don't want to go, but I guess it's better to get it over with. That way I can swim and stuff this summer.
Okay. Yeah, that you definitely want to be able to do that. That would be lousy. Not to be able to swim.
And Griffin, what did you decide what you're gonna do? I told Chattanooga we'd go to, or told Ed we'd go to 10:30 or whatever you wanted to do. It's up to you. I can't do a 4 or 5 hour stream tonight because I'm gonna run out of time.
Yeah, he has surgery in the morning. But we do thank Recon for showing up.
Yeah.
He says, Griff, what's up? He says, Recon.
I'm surprised Chewy didn't show up. We've been kind of following each other around this past 3 or 4 days.
Well, Chewy was in that stream earlier that we were watching. Maybe he had to eat dinner or something.
Yeah, I've seen him 2 or 3 times today and talked to him. I just figured he'd pop in for a minute, but I hadn't seen him.
He probably just had to eat or something. Or who knows? Maybe he's posting one of his videos or editing it or something.
Hey,
Chewy.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna kind of promote Chewy's channel.
Oh, go ahead.
Did you know what Chewy's last is? It Chewy LTD?
LTD.
LTD. He's got a lot of really creative type videos.
There's nothing that you talk about that he don't have information about or know about it. So, of course, I think everybody in here knows Griffin because, Chewy, because he's the one that got me going over to Catfish Cherry's website. So he's a moderator over there too.
He had a video where he was just playing sounds of wolves singing, like they're all howling and stuff. And I played that, and my cats freaked out. They like ran to the other side of the house.
I bet they did.
They were both sleeping, and their ears went, and then they were.
Priscilla, it could be. I mean, you never know. I mean, they could always have something happen with anesthesia, but I've had 30-something surgeries and never had problems with anesthesia, and the surgery itself. I mean, it probably won't take 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. It's nothing major. It's just I'm just going to be sore for 4 or 5 days. But what their point was I said, I don't want to go to the hospital right now because of this virus. And he said, well, you got this tube in your chest. They said, either way, you're taking a risk. They said, if you leave the tube and don't have the surgery, the tube could get infected and go straight to your heart, or you could run a chance of catching the virus. So I guess they taught me into going and doing it.
Yeah. Man.
What's Griffin talking about? I have one waiting. Is he ready?
Oh, I don't know. I like how Brad said he doesn't know about Priscilla having a big head. He needs a size 8 hat. And I'm with you there. I'm a big head guy too.
I got a little bit. I'm a little everywhere though.
But well, Priscilla is European. She came over from across the seas, so maybe they make their women have larger heads over there.
Maybe.
I'm just teasing Priscilla.
There's the link. There's the link. He shared it. Okay,
Awesome.
what we're going to do is we was planning on ending at 10 and going to Griffin Fish Room. So if y'all want to continue chatting, it won't be no different over there. I'm sure we'll be up on the stage over there just like we are here, but more of us. Go over to Griffin Fish Room, and we'll be over there in 5 minutes. And let's go over there with hashtag Daniken1000.
Yes, that's awesome.
I'll type that in. Hashtag Daniken1000. Be sure I got that spelled right, Priscilla.
Priscilla said that her masks are 9.5 inches wide and she's 5'5" tall.
You are kind of tall. I'm 5 foot exactly. Maybe 5 1/4.
In Vietnam, you would have been one of those. What do they call them? The tunnel rats.
In the tunnels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one scary job, man. Those guys had some guts.
All right, let's all go. I appreciate everybody showing up. Thank y'all. Y'all heard me say I'm having surgery in the morning, so just keep me in your thoughts. And I'm not worried about I'm more worried about the virus than I am the surgery. I just didn't want to go close to a hospital, but I'm gonna go on and get it over with. But I appreciate everybody showing up, and if anybody's here from Catfish Terry's stream still, I can't see because I'm over in something else. But I appreciate y'all coming over. And if you're looking for good string, check out Catfish Terry. I don't have his string copied yet. I should have done that so I could paste it. But man, that man right there supports you, and he ain't been nothing but good to me, and it's a lot of fun over there. So y'all check him out too if you hadn't. And we're gonna go over to Griffith's stream and hang out there. And I don't know about the Carver family, but y'all don't know him yet. But I may go over there and post a few links or something, help him out for a minute. But I'll be in both streams.
Sounds good, buddy.
All
Thank
right.
you, everybody, for showing up.
Thank y'all.